Hey, welcome back everyone. Another episode of Pizza Sutra coming at you. So today we're going way down south. No, not that far south. I'm talking way down to the south side of the state. We're talking Racine, Wisconsin. And you know, pizza always finds a way. T-Rexcellent. Hey, we're talking about Dino'S. Sausage, pepperoni, bacon topped with fresh mushrooms, red onions, and herbs. So let's throw this in the oven and see what happens. Dino'S Classic House Special Pizza. Preheat oven to 425 degrees. Remove pizza from circle and place on middle rack. Bake for 25 to 30 minutes or until entire pizza is golden brown. For a perfect crust, rely on appearance and experience rather than bake time. Allow pizza to rest for 2 minutes before slicing. So today we're going to talk a little history about Dino'S Pizza. Dino'S Pizza is named after a dude who immigrated from Italy back in 1948. His name was Dino Dominici. Hey! So after serving in the Korean War for a little while, our buddy Dino Dominici and his wife Grace Dominacci, they decided, let's open a fine Italian dining restaurant in Racine, and that happened in like 1955. So this fine Italian dining restaurant that they opened up got really popular, and it was just great. It was like a staple for the community for many, many years. In 1996, their son Peter was like, yo dog, Let's do the frozen pizza thing. So out comes Classics by Dino'S, and since then it has been, sold in over 150 supermarkets. Unfortunately, that fine dining restaurant that Dino and his wife Grace opened up, it had to close in 2013 after 55 years of serving the community. May you rest in peace. But the frozen pizza line lives on, and it remembers Dino and Grace now. Dino'S is another great example of Wisconsin pizza culture. Just all these local people who just started from like nothing and just made wonderful pizzas for all of us to enjoy. Now Dino'S today, they still have like the traditional crust on their frozen pizzas, traditional Italian sauce. Everything is like hand cut, the onions, mushrooms, peppers, and every single pepperoni that's put on there is put on there with somebody's hand. Somebody touched your pepperoni. How do you feel about that? They're clean, don't worry. They're very clean. It's a food business. They have to. So it's gonna be good, trust me. Anyway, so we've talked a little bit about the history of Dino'S. Now, let's see what Racine's finest pizza has to offer. Bam! Hey everybody, we pulled the Dino'S out of the oven, and boy oh boy, what a juicy looking yummy pizza we have here. Holy cow, we pulled it out of the packaging and we could smell all of the fresh ingredients, and that was very exciting. Now we're very excited to try it, and here we are trying it. Wow. So I'm just getting tons of flavors. I get the red onion, the sausage, the mushroom, the pepperoni, the cheese. There's a whole lot of flavors like at play here. There's a whole lot of flavor strings being pulled. Pretty crispy, kind of cracker crispy crust. Man though, lots of toppings. Everything tastes really, really fresh, really delicious. Sausage, you get a big fat sausage, or I got a sausage and a mushroom in that one. Very, very juicy. Oh, man, very juicy, very good. Not horribly greasy, I wouldn't say. I say there's a fair amount of sauce on here, and it mends well with what they got going on here. The bacon, I feel like it's getting kind of, there's a little hint of it. It's not overpowering, so it's really, it's a good touch, because if you have too much bacon, oh, you might as well just eat bacon, you know? So this really blends well with all the onions and the mushrooms and the pepperoni. And you know what? I'm excited for everyone else to try it. So let's do it. Let's get the scores. So we have enjoyed the Dino's pizza this evening, and what a flavor journey it was. For our crust, we got a 4.5 out of 8 slices. So the crust, it was strong enough that it held all of the toppings that this Dino's pizza had to offer. It held it up great. It held up, you know, from all the moisture from the sauce, and it, you know, was still crunchy afterwards. We would have liked to seen a little more flavor in the crust, but I mean, you know, at this point we're just nitpicking. For our sauce, we got a 5.5 out of 8 slices, because the sauce, it got a little lost in translation with all the other toppings, because there was a lot of toppings on it, and the cheese and everything mended. But I mean, when you tasted it, you tasted it. Oh boy, it was good. Maybe a little spicy. We're not sure if that was, you know, from the sausage or the sauce, or we're not really sure where the spicy was coming from, but it was good. It was really good. For our cheese, we got a 4 out of 8 slices. Again, you know, not too much, not too little. You know, it did kind of get lost with a little bit of the toppings, because there were a lot of toppings, but it was still good cheese, and it tasted really good in our mouths. For our toppings, we got a 6.5 out of 8 slices, because boy oh boy, there was a lot of toppings. There was red onion, there was mushroom, there was bacon, there was sausage, there was pepperoni. You name it, it was probably on there. But it was really good. All of these flavors, there wasn't too many onions, because they kind of got cooked down into the pizza. The mushrooms, they really absorbed, and they really tasted good. The pepperonis, I mean, they weren't amazing pepperonis, but they weren't bad by any means. They were good. And the sausages, also fantastic. And the amount of bacon, I would say, is absolutely perfect. It wasn't enough bacon to really overwhelm anything, but it was enough to tickle your taste buds, and that was a lot of fun. So overall, this pie got 5 1/4 slices, 5.25. At the price point of $8.99, it was, you know, would I recommend this pie? I would. I absolutely would recommend this pie, because it was in fact a flavor journey. It's just, you know, we're really nitpicky about the stuff, and like for a handmade pie, the price is justified. Like all the ingredients tasted really fresh. I loved it. It was amazing, and it got, you know, everybody voted a little differently on this one, so, you know, a little bit of hearsay there, a little bit of like you know, whatever. Anyway, it was really good, and I do recommend you go try it. So, thanks for joining us again. Be cool, everybody. I love you. Bye.